Hello, welcome to our channel Learning Fun Zone. My name is Harshada and let us start with today's video.
Hello, let us learn making a sprite change color and size when it touches another sprite using the touching sprite and set size blocks. So let us start. We are creating a new project. So we can create this using two sprites. So we will choose two sprites. So the first one is the default one. I'll click on the new sprite. Which sprite we can take? Let us take, suppose, this dog. Alright. Now we have to drag the forever block from the control category to the scripting area. So this is the control block. We will click on the forever block. Add it to the scripting area. This is the scripting area. Now inside this forever block, we have to add the touching sprite block from the sensing category. We have to add the if-else loop as well. So we will add the touching sprite from the sensing category. This blue one is the sensing category. And do you find a touching sprite? Okay, we don't have touching sprite, but we have this touching mouse pointer. So we will drag this and we will change it to whichever sprite we want. So let us click on touching the dog too. So when we want this dog as the second sprite, and when this will touch this particular sprite, we want it to change the color. Okay, so set the value of the set color effect block to a random color such as 25 or minus 50. This will determine the color of the sprite. So we have to check set color. Okay, we find it in the looks category. We have to go to the looks category and then change to the set color effect. And here we have to put it as random. Let us click here random, say minus 100 to 100. Inside this forever block, we can add a set size to block from the looks category. Now set the value of the set size to block to a random number between 50 to 200. This will determine the size of the sprite. So let me check to add set size to. Change set size to. We can add here set and rename this to size. And we have to add a random from 50 to 200. 1 second. 2. We'll change this to 200. Alright, I think we have done with the program. Now we can test this by clicking the green flag and moving the sprite so that they touch each other. The sprite should change color and size when it touches the other sprite. So let me try to run this. We've forgotten to add the when the green flag is clicked. So let us now run this program. We will run this. And I will try to touch this dog with this cat. Oh, it's changing the colors randomly. Wow, this is fun, right? You can add this feature in one of your games further. So this is the code for changing it. Thanks everyone.
Now, let us learn making a sprite move left and right using the arrow keys on the keyboard. So, let us create a new project. Now, we have to make the sprite move left and right using the arrow keys on the keyboard. Now, we will use two blocks for this. The first one is when the key is pressed, and the second one is change X by blocks. So we will choose this default sprite and we will write a new script for it. Now we have to click on the this sprite is click block from the events category to the scripting area. So this is the events category and I will click on when this sprite is clicked. Now inside this sprite is clicked block, we have to add a forever block from the control category. Now this is the control category, we will add a forever block. Now inside this forever block, we have to add two key press when the key pressed blocks from the events category. Now we have to choose the left arrow key for one of the when key press blocks and the right arrow key for the other. So we will have two if else blocks inside this. Let me add another one below this, and we want the when key pressed block. We'll go to events. This is the left arrow and we want another one for the right arrow. Now inside each of these when key pressed blocks we have to add change X by block from the motion category. We can set the value of the change X by block to a positive or negative number such as 10 or minus 10. This will determine the speed of the sprite's movement. We have to go to motion, change X by, and one more time. Now let us keep this as minus 10 and the second one is 10. Now we can test the program by clicking the sprite and pressing the left and right arrow keys. The sprite should move left and right. So let us run the program and click on the sprite. If I move the right button, it is moving right. If I move the left, it is moving to the left. Isn't it fun? You can use such coding programs for writing your own games. Thank you. Now let us learn making a sprite change its size when clicked using the change size by block. So let us create new project. We have to choose the same sprite and we'll write a new script for it. Now we have to drag when this sprite click block from the events category to the scripting area. So this is the events category. When this sprite is clicked, inside the when this sprite click block, we have to add a change size by block from the looks category. So this is the looks category. Change size by block. Now set the value of the change size by block to a positive or negative number, maybe 10 or minus 10, to make the sprite grow or shrink. So let us try to run this. I'll keep it as 10. Click on this. So when I'm clicking on this sprite, the sprite is getting bigger and bigger. Isn't it fun? So let me stop it. We can also try to make it -10 and let's see if it is shrinking. I click on the sprite. Now you can see it is getting smaller and smaller. Simple code, but you are able to understand it, right? Try it out. Thank you. Let's learn today how to make a sprite repeat a sequence of movements using the repeat block. So let us click on create. Now let us drag the when green flag click block from the events category to the scripting area. Now add a repeat block from the control category. Now set the value of the repeat block to the number of times you want the sequence to repeat. Now inside the repeat, we have to add a sequence of movement blocks such as move 10 steps and move or turn 15 degrees. So I've set the repeat to 10, or you can set it lower as well. Maybe you can set it to 5. Now set the value of repeat. This is the times it will be repeating, and now inside this block we will add sequence such as move 10 steps. So let us go to motion. Let me add some of the movement part here. We'll add here wait for 0.1 second. Now we can test this program by clicking the green flag. The sprite should repeat the sequence of these movements. Isn't it fun? It's moving 10 for 10 steps and then it is turning. Isn't it fun? Try it out. Thank you.
Thanks for watching till the end. Please take a moment to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Let's spread the coding joy together.